All right, I'm here with Dewald Mostert from Legacy Boxing Promotions. You are the promoter of Legacy Boxing. Dewald, how's everything going, firstly?
Yeah, Hayden, listen, amazing. What an introduction to the sport. I could truly say that I've met incredible people, absolutely passionate at heart. Everyone's hearts are in the right place, and I think there's just phenomenal excitement and opportunity awaiting the boxing circuit.
I wanted to ask, right, because I mean, a lot of people would be like, okay, this is an introductory interview. You know, what's your sort of love and passion that drove you towards boxing?
Yeah, listen, I think first off, I want to say thanks to you, I mean, for what you do in the boxing space, but also, the difference you make in people's lives. I've been following some of your work, and I truly respect what you do, and I think that there's people out there that needs to follow suit. This industry, South Africa, needs a win. And boxing in South Africa needs a win, and I think if we work together we could do that. In terms of sort of just from where I come from, in terms of my first real boxing experience has been when I supported Kevin Lerena in Riyadh season when he was fighting Justice Hooney. It was such an incredible experience. It was a controversial week, for Kevin, obviously with his mother's passing, and he's shown such incredible and remarkable ability to just rise up against rise above his adversities and remain professional. And I thought that is something that inspires me, and that is something that I can absolutely relate to. And I think from that point in time, it obviously the rest was history. I had rekindled with Sean after many years, and we had an instant connection. I had observed him, and I must say his passion for the sport was not only commendable, but his energy was infectious. And I think, from there on, it was just, I knew that there was a job to be done.
And from a boxing perspective as well, you obviously coming in with a big splash. Kevin Lerena is your main event of the evening. I mean, it doesn't get bigger than that in terms of South African boxing. Obviously, you want to build something, and it's like a legacy, I guess, in a way that you want to build. Talk to us about your choices for the likes of Kevin Lerena, Tulani Mbenge, and the rest of the card as well.
Yeah, listen, it wouldn't be fair if I don't start off by saying how proud I am of what Kevin has been doing in this space. He's been a true ambassador for the sport, and really holding the torch. And I think it's great to see that there is this new revival in this sport, in South African sport. I think for us, we entering the boxing environment in the premium space. We're taking bold decisions in terms of creating a very strong platform for fighters to compete on. We like to have an elite stance to the boxers. I think it's super valuable to have the stories being created around our South African talent, which we are so very blessed about the array of talent and excitement. And I think it's time that belts come back to South Africa. So for us, 24 fighters get an opportunity on 1 May, the reckoning. It's Thursday, National Workers' Day. It's a profound day for us. It would be our inaugural event, but also more the reason that we have South Africa's favorite son in boxing, Kevin Lerena, competing for the WBC Bridgerweight World title against Sergey Radchenko. And this is history in the making. It's the first time that the WBC would be defended on South African soil, and against a very worthy opponent. Sergey comes off a win, so he's got this incredible motivation. And but I think Kevin's got his own motivation going, and I've been observing his camp. He looks phenomenal, but yeah, just again, it's beautiful to observe how you can wear different caps in this space and make a difference. And so I think he's been very inspirational in this in boxing overall at this time.
I know Kevin obviously is going to be a main feature, and a lot of people will come just to see Kevin Lerena as well box, and that should be for all main events of the evening. You did mention giving 24 fighters an opportunity though. You're sort of having a split day type thing, so people can come in early and watch. Can you just break down that sort of format and how it's going to work on the day?
Yeah, so the event takes place at the Times Square Sunbet Arena, and we've got the day card kicking off. Doors open at 11 o'clock. First fight will be at 11:30. We would run the program. We've got 6 exciting fights. We've got a number of debut fighters. Gary from Staden on his debut against Seth van Aswegen. And then we've got the likes of Leo Carreri coming up. We've got the exciting JJ Sonjika that has just come off a win. And we've got old favorites, Mackenzie fighting, and Flo Simbers jumping back in the ring. And we've got Akani Puzi. And guys, this is promising to be exciting. So from a day card point of view, that's a solid event on its own. And then we've got the evening program. And the evening program, hospitality opens at 6 p.m. Sure. But first fight goes live at 7 o'clock. And it's going to be absolutely incredible. We've got an unbelievably stacked main card. We've got the likes of Tetsetso Matinka fighting Gubelo. We've got Lindo Kuswayu up against Stambiso. And then we've got the likes of Chris the Wolf Thompson, which is going in war with Musa Ajibu. And then, yeah, we've got Tabiso just coming back from a loss in Russia. But very hungry, tenacious, incredible fighter, one of South Africa's great talents. And then the co-main is Tulani Mbenge. What a success story. Yeah, it promises again just to be an unforgettable experience for boxing fans.
You have a great memory remembering all those fights. I mean, you're obviously very passionate about obviously building now, and you mentioned, and I see that Ayabonga Sonjika is featuring for a second time in a short space of time after not featuring for 2 years. I suppose that's also like a nice heartwarming story to bring back a guy that, you know, can come back and win things just given the opportunity. When you look at your promotions going forward past those tournaments, are you seeing a lot of tournaments, or are you going to be taking it like a tournament at a time?
Yeah, listen, Hayden, the reality is there's 250 odd South African fighters that are not getting an opportunity on the local stage. And I think it's time. We have a responsibility to create as many opportunities. We're very fortunate with our landmark partnership with Sunbet. They're truly powering this space. I would love to mention that it's been absolute a blessing to work with them in this space. Having partners such as that powering the boxing fraternity is going to be industry revolutionary, and we are incredibly grateful for what they do, and just a big shout out to them. But other than that, yeah, keeping fighters active, having guys build momentum, and winning is important in this space. Losing is just as important, because then you get to learn. But winning is important to develop and shaping these guys' careers, and we want to put up exciting fights for fans. So we're going to be on merit, giving guys a phenomenal platform. But with Sun International also being in the back end powering Sunbet, we've got Times Square, the Sunbet Arena, identified as our premium stage, where we will put up at least 4 shows a year. And then we'll use the other facilities in the Sun International group to put up development fights.
Yeah, I mean, Sun Arena is a phenomenal venue. I mean, it's based in the heart of Pretoria. One first challenge that you're going to have, right, is to obviously fill the place up. Are you confident in doing so?
Yeah, that's where we're relying on the draw card. I think there's exceptionally big value for all fans. I think from a purist point of view, I do think the sport is entertaining enough and really an exciting phase. So I do think it offers great value for anybody that wants to enjoy the public holiday come Thursday, 1 May. But again, I think we're going to do cross-pollination and bring some exciting through music artists, give local artists and talent opportunity to also express themselves on our platform. And I think that's part of our promise, is that we want to be part of the change we want to see. And so if we need to take if we need to take a bit of a risk in this space, we will absolutely do that. But I think Kevin Lerena is a big thing. He's a big deal, and he himself can potentially fill out that stadium, to be fair. But so can the others. We've got strong fighters on the card, and I think it's just in for a great time. Don't want to be too forthcoming, but I think we sold out on our VVIP pod lounge seating, and we're about 60% of the way with our table seating on the main floor, and then now we expect that premium seating and general admission will start taking up closer to the event.
All right. So you're saying it's closer to the event. So are tickets not on sale just yet?
Tickets are available
they
on Ticket Pro. They launched last week Friday, so anybody can go to www.ticketpro.co.za and search for The Reckoning. We are on the front page, which we're very thankful for their support as well. And grab the tickets. It's 400 Rand for general admission and for general stand tickets, and the premium seating is 800 Rand per person. However, guys, this arena is absolutely the best location and also the best premium venue in the country. It's going to be unbelievable. We're putting up a massive show with incredible entertainment, and there will be hospitality offerings available for everybody.
All right, fantastic. And so Dewald, I mean, just are you going to feel the anxiety now going towards the fight? Do you want it to come already? Like, how are you feeling right now as you sit here?
Yeah, I don't come from a boxing space. I come from a purist point of view and an entrepreneurial background, and so risk is part of my game. I don't think, I don't think that things such as fears, doubts, insecurities are something that holds home with me. We feel positive that we are providing South African boxing an incredible platform at the moment. We want to be part of this. We're excited. We have to give credit where credit is due. I think our minister has been doing profound things in this space. I think the Boxing South Africa, from a new board perspective, Mandla leading the troops has done unbelievable things in a short frame of time, and it's really encouraging for me to see the level of engagement from that point of view. So I'm just excited. Feel truly blessed to play my small part in the boxing fraternity space, but I'm also mindful that I have a massive responsibility.
Well, from all of us in South African boxing, we'd like to welcome you officially to the boxing community, and thank you very much for jumping on board and identifying a space where it crucially needed a lot of help. So thank you very much, Dewald Mostert, for joining us on SA Boxing Talk. Do you want to say anything just lastly?
Yeah, look, I just want to also, to be fair to everybody supporting, this is not an individual sport. The sport of boxing is absolutely brutal, and I don't think the sport is mature enough to compete at the moment. I think we need to have a collaborative and cooperative mindset in the interests and serving a greater interest for boxing and South Africa's society. And I think it's time that we rival international promoters and international platforms, because we have this extraordinary story of South African resilience. We've got incredible talent, and I do think on the end of the day, we have the goods to bring belts back home and put up incredible fights.